Oh man, ATL stand up. The eight. Yeah, y'all don't really hit Debo, huh? Y'all don't really. Sometimes I hit them plays, sometimes it disappoints. Sometimes it seems I'm burning paper like it's just a joint. Debo's perspective, which I bet you looking for. Is it points, PRA, or over on them boards? Whatever it is, you best believe we finna smash. Stay on that hush in my G, we just grab and dash. You damn right, I feel like every day we finna hit. Money fresh like mouthwash, Debo rinse and spits. Yo, what's really good, everyone? It's your boy Debo with Debo's Picks. I want to recap last night's NBA plays mad quick, as well as offer up my plays for tonight's NBA slate. You already know what time it is, so let's get it poppin'. Now, as I continue to talk, each of the plays that I gave out in yesterday's Discord will come up on this screen. Now, we had a good night, but let's not focus so much on what plays hit. Let's focus on the plays that did not hit. First, CJ McCollum looked like he was well on his way to going over his points prop bet of 20, as well as his PRA of 27.5. Both which got bumped up. His points were originally opening up at 18.5, and his PRA opened up at 27.5. And obviously his points got bumped up to 20 even. His PRA got bumped up to 30.5. Though we had a good value bet right there. And it looked like it was going to be the case because in the first half, CJ McCollum dropped 15 points, had a couple of rebounds and a couple of assists. But overall, he was well on his way to going over both prop bets. Came out in the second half, and it was obvious that Memphis keyed in on him not scoring anymore, which allowed Ingram to do his thing and shoot like 40 times it seemed. Because every time McCollum brought the ball up, it was a high pick and roll to free up Ingram to get a one-on-one shot. And obviously, we know which player is the more talented one. CJ McCollum can hold his own, but we all know that Ingram is that guy on the team. So not sure why they decided to let Ingram do him in, as opposed to CJ McCollum, who is known to be a streaky shooter, and it showed last night. Now, he was limited in the second half in regards to his shot volume. He only shot 3 times. All of them were three-pointers, unfortunately. He missed two terribly, hit one, which I felt was a lucky shot. It was like a 30-footer, and I swear he hit the ceiling when he threw that shit up. So if we fell short on the hook with him. He finished with 18 points, but on his PRA, he finished with 27. Just needed one more rebound, one assist, or one more point. Obviously, it didn't happen. And the other player, and I don't know what's up with him, and honestly, I think it has a lot to do with them wearing him out with heavy minutes, and that's Booker. First half, he dropped 17, looking good. Had 24 going into the fourth quarter. But for the majority of the second half, he was terrible. He couldn't shoot a shot to save his life. He couldn't make anything. He was bricking them, shooting strong. But you could tell, even when he was trying to sprint up the court, man, he was trying to run as hard as he could, man. But like he was running in quicksand. So they were definitely burning him out. So I'm kind of going to monitor Booker moving forward because obviously he should have cashed, but he didn't. He definitely had an opportunity to make it happen. He had the entire fourth quarter to drop 5 points. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not a lot when you're talking about the type of shooter that, Booker is. But he just had another off night. It was similar to what he did against my New York Knicks. Was looking good in the first half, all that. Came out in the second half, and he looked just flat. So maybe they need to monitor his minutes, maybe give him a day off. I don't know. But he clearly looks like he's out of shape when it comes to the second half of games. But that's pretty much it. Now, a little interesting little tidbit for y'all. You notice on the prop bets where I had Tatum's points, and I also played his points, his rebounds and assists, and I also took Jaylen Brown's points. The reason why I did that is because, believe it or not, Golden State without Draymond Green, I know he's known to be a defensive player, but he's getting up there in age. He's not the defensive player he used to be. But Kuminga is. He's a big body, playing the four. And he's known to play defense, got a lot of energy. So I was a little concerned about Tatum going over his points 28.5. Not to mention it getting bumped up to 30.5 once Porzingis was ruled out. So I definitely stayed away from that. But just in case, I was like, you know what? Let me take his rebounds and assists because if he has trouble finding his shot, he'll dish it out. rack up those assists. And I also took a second insurance policy out on Tatum's prop bets by taking Jaylen Brown's points to go over, and he took care of business. And thankfully, it paid off with Tatum. Him going over his rebound assists also cashed out. And Curry, I thought that was a loss, to be honest with you. But came out in the fourth quarter, bro, dropping threes, playing with 5 fouls. Didn't pretty much missed the entire third quarter. Game went to OT. He dropped a few more points, so he went well over his points prop of 20.5. I thought that was pretty much a done deal, but he pulled one out of his ass. So that's one thing you could say. Sometimes you're on the under end of it, like Booker, had 24 points to start the fourth quarter and didn't score a bucket for the entire remainder of the game, I should say. And then you got Curry, who had 20 points, missed the entire third quarter, and it ends up finishing over 30 points going into OT. So sometimes it works in your benefit, sometimes it doesn't. But in this case last night, we made mad money. Also made money the other night. So it's been a good stretch for the past couple of weeks. We had a couple of days sprinkled in there where we weren't making any bread. But overall, a profitable past couple of weeks. And I want to keep that rolling with today's plays. Now, the prop bet that I'm going to be hanging around with is Joker's rebounds and assists. It opened up at 21.5. Now, I was up mad late last night. I couldn't sleep because obviously I was watching that Golden State game. And for me, I don't know about y'all, man. If I get past 11 o'clock at night and I'm up, it's hard for me to go to sleep after that. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'm already up. Let me see what prop bets they got opened up right now before they start getting moved around. And I just searched everything. I filtered through and I was like, you know what? Joker's that guy. So we're going to rock with him. Now, I understand that his prop bet got removed earlier this morning. It came back up. Now it's at 22. It might even get bumped up to 22.5 by the time this video goes up. I don't know. I like it no more than 22.5. 23, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other prop bets that I like a lot is Jamal Murray. Now, I have a little issue with Murray. He's burnt me quite a few times in the past. Now, if y'all don't know about him, he is from Canada. They are playing in Toronto. And I know this dude's going to show up and show out. He probably got bumped up to 20 even by now. If he hasn't, eventually will. He's at 19.5, going over his points. My other prop bet that I like a lot outside of Joker is AD's points and rebounds, but the prop bet didn't come up yet, at least while I'm posting this video. I took his PRA. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure his points and rebounds is going to be around 41.5. His PRA is at 44.5. Like, you know what? Whatever. You can get a couple of assists. I'm all good with that. So these are the plays I'm rocking with for today. Check the Discord for added plays. Obviously, the link to the Discord will be in the comment section of this video. So with that said, let's get this bread. Peace.